Hallöchen und willkommen bei einer weiteren Folge von Wuwa. Wir machen direkt weiter mit der Quest. Ein Livestream kam zwischendurch schon dazwischen. Wir haben Verena endlich gezogen. Wir haben Renesita ein bisschen erkundet und festgestellt, dass wir Karte 4 immer noch nicht erkundigen können, weil uns einfach das Stück Map noch fehlt. Also da wird es noch ein bisschen dauern. Und ja, das ist der Update. Also wir konnten Karte 4 auf Level 50 hochstufen, weil wir dieses Skill-Training gemacht haben, wo man 5 Blüten von ihr bekommen hat. Aber um sie auf Stufe 60 und höher zu bekommen, brauchen wir noch mehr Blumen. Rover haben wir jetzt auf Stufe 70 hochbekommen, da waren wir gestern noch Blumen sammeln. Und ja, das war's. Also leider Karte 4 immer noch in Hinterhandreserve. Ich habe ein bisschen was Neues gelernt. Der Chat hat mir ganz lieb geholfen. Ich habe das jetzt wieder ein bisschen weiter verstanden alles. Und da danke ich euch nochmal ganz doll herzlich dafür, dass ihr immer so hilfreich seid, so viel Geduld mit mir habt. Und jetzt machen wir natürlich die Story weiter.
We're nearly there. That's the tower ruins. This is where my family first found the Vitrium dancer. What do you see in the shattered stained glass?
Sie scheinen eine Geschichte zu erzählen.
This seems to chronicle a legend of the Sentinel, and the tale of how the first Primus founded the Order. I've learned of this history before, but many details have faded over time.
Woher weißt du das alles?
Well, art investment is one of our family's key ventures, so I've naturally picked up a thing or two along the way. There's a stone tablet over there. It might offer some clues about these stained glass images. This ancient stone tablet bears inscriptions in the ancient Resonator language, which translate roughly to, once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds sprang the curse of dark tide. On this day shall I depart. Though the woes of Resonator yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. Thus she becomes the prophesied, enlightened one, through whom Renesita's woes shall end. It seems to be some sort of prophecy. We might have to piece together the clues from both the stone tablet and the stained glass to unravel the secrets. These ancient relics that spawn tacit discords often carry special frequencies, likely the key to restoring them. Let's use the terminal sensor to reconstruct their frequencies and align them with the tablet's inscriptions. The frequencies of the...
Was denn jetzt? Verwende den Levitator, um die Glasfragmente aufzuheben. Füge die gesammelten Glasfensterfragmente in die Lücke des Fensters ein. Bei korrekter Platzierung wird die Lücke mit einem goldenen Highlight hervorgehoben. Bei einem Fehler erscheint ein rotes Highlight.
pieces have been reconstructed.
Okay, Levitator.
Now
Da.
we only need to assemble them onto the stained glass. The last step to uncover the secrets.
Das sieht aus wie genau der.
This one shows a man in Primus attire, wielding a lantern-shaped relic to dispel shadows and the monsters within.
Dahin.
This seems to depict the people of Renesita torn into two warring factions.
Und da
The last
ist
one
Cut
seems
4.
to depict the moment a girl communes with the divinity of Renesita. It's done. Now, let's see. Looks like these stained glass images recount a tale about the divinity. Wait,
What is it?
it's just... the content is rather peculiar. I'll translate it for you. Together with the inscriptions on the tablet, it should be... In the earliest days of Renesita, there were two divinities. One rules the sky and the other the seas, eternally at odds with each other. Amidst the turmoil they wrought, Renesita evolved. In those times of legend, people waged war over their disparate faiths. All this was ended by an unprecedented TD outbreak. The Dark Tide, so was it known. It ravaged a great part of Renesita. After the Dark Tide, Napoli, the first Primus, restored civilization from the ashes. He founded the Order to guide the broken Laguna. Yet, not long after, he went to be with the divinity. On his deathbed, he spoke to the believers. Once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds sprang the curse of Dark Tide. Though the woes of Renesita yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. Thus she becomes the prophesied enlightened one, through whom Renesita's woes shall end. Then, the divinity shall return to its true form, and Renesita, under its glory, shall be a paradise, free of suffering. Renesita has two divinities. I've never heard of such a thing. The Montelli family archives hold many documents on Renesita's past, yet none mentioned two divinities. In Ragusa, the common belief has always been that Sentinel Imperator is the only divinity of Renesita. But if the images on the stained glass window were fabricated, why would the Order deface them and declare this tower forbidden?
There's only one explanation. These are not fabrications, but buried truth.
If this is indeed the Order's doing, we must leave here immediately. North of this tower is an island. It should be beyond their reach. Once we get there, you will discover another truth the Order has buried.
Watch out!
Sie wissen genau, wann sie auftauchen müssen.
Interesting. They're here even faster than I anticipated. Apparently, the Order believes the images on the stained glass to be real. They wouldn't even hesitate to break their facade of neutrality. just to ensure we don't take the secrets out alive. Still recognize me? Hush! You will yield.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. I sense your weakness. Bad timing. Sounds come from.
Aber ich habe ja die ganze Zeit gesagt, irgendwas stimmt mit dem Orden nicht. Irgendwas haut er nicht hin. Na komm, raus aus dem Busch da.
Evils be gone. Like this?
Das fasziniert, also von 2 Gottheiten wusste ich auch nicht. Aber ich wusste halt, dass Katafia das ist. Ich bin gespannt. Bin gespannt, wie das Ende mag.
My compliments. Glory demands more. Keep it safe. I'll handle the rest. Speak. Who gave you the order?
Das war episch.
Look at what you've done. Distorting history. Usurping the Sentinel's authority and colluding with wretches. Who are your accomplices? The Fraxidus, the Phisades, and even some of the Montellis. Am I right?
Ahem. Well, I'm afraid I don't understand, Miss Carlotta. It seems you too are lost to madness and hallucination. If you find yourself confused and desire the Sentinel's guidance, well, I would gladly arrange a personal pilgrim's sail for you.
Ah, so this is how you treat those truth seekers? Banish them in the name of pilgrimage.
Please, lower your weapon. There is still room for discussion, is there not, Miss Carlotta?
Na, wer kommt da jetzt? Oha.
Stand down. Enough blood has been shed today. Imperator would not revel in senseless sacrifice. The pilgrim's sail is for the transgressors to seek rebirth, not for you to threaten our friends. Repent for your reckless words.
Forgive me, Brother Alessio.
Ah, honored guest. You have been misinformed, as the truth is not what it seems. My Lord Fenrico has arranged your audience with the Sentinel. Why not hear the Sentinel's wisdom for yourself?
Of course. If Lord Fenrico is the true enlightened one. However, However, the prophecy speaks of a maiden as the Enlightened One. Is that why you destroyed the stained glass? To pass Fenrico off as the Enlightened One? So he can seize the Sentinel's power and rule Raguna?
Oh, you stubborn people of little faith. You've surely been tempted by evil and swallowed its lies. Lord Fenrico is the undeniable Enlightened One and will guide us all. Well, I see no point in debating doctrine with you. Let's move on to a more concrete subject. Now, Miss Carlotta, which one do you think is more important to the Montelli family? Is it profit? Or bloodline?
How? That's Uncle Capello's pendant. What did you do to him?
Good question. What did we do indeed? Quite a faithful one he was. Wouldn't hand over this pendant, the emblem of his faith. But we managed to persuade him. Whether he should be deemed faithful now depends entirely on your actions. And you know what will become of him if we decide his devotion is weak and unworthy.
My actions. What do you want me to do?
Raise your weapon, faithful Carlotta. Choose wisely now. Where shall you aim? Whose heart will taste your bullet? Good. You are a smart one, Miss Carlotta.
Carlotta.
I'm sorry. Even though the time we shared was very memorable.
Excellent. It appears you've made the right choice, as any true Raganazi would. Honoring blood and faith alike. Pull the trigger. End this transgressor's life. The Sentinel shall host a supreme banquet for you in the high heavens.
Farewell. And may you meet your friends, where it all ends.
You've disappointed me, Miss Carlotta.
There's a saying in Raguna, even the finest bullet can miss. It was only a mistake.
So be it. I shouldn't question your faith over such a mishap. It is, after all, insignificant in the grand scheme of the divinity. Let us bear witness to the moment divine wrath descends from the heavens.
That was close. I really thought the bullet was coming for us. So, was it all part of your plan?
We were improvising.
Then you two sure have great chemistry. Anyway, those bad guys are still after us. So let's get out of here. Didn't Carlotta say something about an island up north? Let's go check it out.
Machen wir. So. Ich warte auch immer diese kleinen Gespräche ab, weil die doch immer doch noch wichtige Informationen preisgeben. Aber ja, der Priester war ja klar, dass der da mit ist, seitdem wir den ja gesehen haben mit diesem einen Typen da. Dass es jetzt so kommt, okay. Ist ja Gott sei Dank nicht so wild. Ich habe keine Sekunde daran gedacht, dass Carlotta uns jetzt töten wird, weil die ist da definitiv zu sehr auf unserer Seite. Was ist das? Ach so. Ach so, das ist dann nochmal die Erklärung. Ah,
Wind
Und-
guide me.
ja. Aber cool. Dann gehen wir jetzt also allein hin und treffen Carlotta dann dort. Alles klar. So, ich will
Leave it
mal
to me.
kurz hier...
Moment of resonance. Strike from the shadow.
Evils be gone.
Ja, die werden langsam ganz schön stark. Ich merke das. Aber macht man ja gefühlt hier gar keinen Schaden mehr. Gefühlt, ne? Also wir machen ja Schaden, aber... Oh. Ja, ich hader hier mit einem kleinen Teddybär. Das ist schon... Goldene Legende? Achso. So ein Teddybärchen haben. Untersuchen, warte mal, untersuchen? Oh!
What's it gonna be this time?
Ja, gut. Da würde ich sagen, bewerten, kommentieren würde mich wahnsinnig freuen, hilft ungemein. Und wir sehen uns bei einer weiteren Folge von Wuthering. Ich wollte gerade Palia sagen, sind wir aber falsch. Bis dahin wünsche ich euch noch einen wunderschönen Tag. Ciao!